My beloved child, listen closely, because the walls around you, the very walls you trusted, the roof that sheltered your fears, your dreams, your quiet prayers, are holding a truth they can no longer hide. And before you blink, before you scroll, before you even breathe, something huge is waiting for you. The house you're sitting in right now, the place where you laughed, cried, healed, broke, rebuilt, is standing on a secret that was never meant to stay buried. And today, that secret is rising like a storm knocking on your door. Amen. Blessing 111. A new truth awakens in the shadows, a truth so powerful that the moment you hear it, your heartbeat will not remain the same. My beloved child, someone, yes, someone you never suspected, has been silently watching your every move inside this house. They know when you're asleep, when you're worried, when you're hopeful, when you're tired of holding everything together. And the reason you're about to lose this house is not because of money, not because of paperwork, not because of any mistake you made, but because of a decision someone made behind your back. A decision that was meant to break you, but will end up making you unstoppable. Amen. Blessing 222. A storm you didn't see coming is already moving toward your doorstep, and yet, something miraculous is happening at the same time. My beloved child, the reason you're about to lose the house you currently live in, is because a bigger destiny is pulling you away from everything small, everything painful, everything that kept you trapped in rooms too tight for the size of your calling. And the shocking part? Someone close to you, closer than you think, knew this moment was coming. They tried to stop it. They tried to block your path. They tried to lock you into a future that wasn't yours. But heaven intervened. And this house, this chapter, is ending only because your next chapter is too powerful, too divine, too enormous to fit inside these walls. Amen. Blessing 333. My beloved child, a revelation is rising like lightning, and you must not look away now. The reason your house is slipping from your hands is not just a situation, it is a signal. A divine alarm that something bigger, louder, stronger is pushing you toward a destiny you were never meant to delay. But here's the part no one told you. The person who triggered this chaos is someone who once smiled in your presence, someone who pretended to understand your struggles, someone who acted like they cared, yet their actions behind closed doors were darker than their words. And today, their hidden intentions are surfacing like cracks on the walls around you. Amen. Blessing 444. A hidden move was made without your permission, and the moment it happened, heaven shook. My beloved child, this house didn't start falling apart on its own. Someone whispered your name where they shouldn't have. Someone signed something they had no right to sign. Someone tried to play with your stability, thinking you would break silently. But destiny has marked your spirit with fire, not fear. And the one who caused this storm is now watching everything backfire on them. Their plan to snatch your foundation is turning into the very reason you rise higher than they ever imagined. Amen. Blessing 555. A powerful shift has already begun, and though you feel the ground moving under you, do not be afraid. My beloved child, losing this house is not a loss, it is an extraction. You are being pulled out of a space that no longer matches your future. The universe is clearing your path, removing the wrong energies, shaking off the disguised intentions, and preparing you for territory that belongs to you by divine right. The one who tried to weaken you will stand shocked when they see where you land next, because you are not stepping out empty-handed. Something huge is waiting for you, bigger keys, bigger doors, bigger blessings that were hidden until this moment forced you forward. Amen. Blessing 666. My beloved child, the moment you are living through right now is not ordinary, it is historic for your destiny. The reason this house is being pulled away from you is because heaven is shifting your entire timeline. Something huge is waiting for you, and every force that once kept you small is losing its power. But before this chapter closes, you must do one thing: stay connected, stay awake, stay aligned. Your voice, your presence, your engagement with this journey matters. When you share your thoughts, when you express what this message stirs inside you, when you commit to following every chapter ahead, you activate doors that were locked for years. Amen. Blessing 777. A hidden truth is rising from the floorboards of this home, a truth that was never meant to reach you this late. My beloved child, someone who once stood behind you is the same person who pushed this house toward its breaking point. They underestimated your strength. They thought you would crumble. They thought silence would defeat you. But every time you speak your truth, every time you stay connected to this path, every time you acknowledge how far you've come, you weaken their plan. And in this moment, your interaction with your own destiny becomes your shield. The more present you remain, the faster justice moves in your favor. Amen. Blessing 888. Your future is expanding faster than your fears can keep up, and that is why this house is no longer able to contain you. My beloved child, this shift opens a new spiritual contract. As you continue this journey, as you stay involved with the story unfolding here, as you reflect, respond, and stay engaged, your energy aligns with the blessing that was prepared long before this storm. And heaven has already decided, you will not walk out of this home defeated. You will walk out upgraded, elevated, crowned. And when the world sees how you rise from what was meant to break you, they will know, your destiny was never inside these walls. It was always waiting beyond them. Amen. Blessing 999. A silent storm has been collecting evidence around you, and now everything is becoming visible. My beloved child, the reason this house is slipping away is connected to a truth that was never supposed to reach your ears. Someone who acted innocent, someone who pretended to be supportive, someone who walked freely inside this very home left behind a trail of actions that are now being exposed one by one. And the moment these truths surface completely, the entire direction of your life will shift. Something huge is waiting for you. Bigger than fear, bigger than loss, bigger than every hidden attack that tried to break your foundation. Amen. Blessing 1111. A doorway you couldn't see before is opening quietly, and even though uncertainty surrounds you, a divine pattern is unfolding perfectly. My beloved child, losing this home is not the end, it is a release. A release from people who secretly wished to trap you. A release from energies that dimmed your spirit. A release from memories that no longer match the identity you are stepping into. What they meant for damage is turning into your elevation. What they planned in darkness is becoming the light that guides your next miracle. Every move being made against you is being flipped into a step that lifts you toward a life untouched by betrayal. Amen. Blessing 1212. A supernatural transition is happening beneath the surface, and soon you will understand why this chapter had to break before your next chapter could be revealed. My beloved child, you are being pulled out of this house not because you are losing, but because the universe refuses to let you stay small. You are being escorted into a future where the space is bigger, the energy is purer, the blessings are louder, and the opportunities are unstoppable. And the person who tried to push you out will not understand how you rose higher instead of falling. They will watch, powerless, as your destiny unfolds exactly as heaven wrote it, majestic, undeniable, and overflowing with abundance. Amen. Blessing 1313. My beloved child, a new truth is knocking on the doors of your spirit, and this time you cannot ignore it. The real reason this house is slipping from your hands is because a hidden decision was taken without your awareness. A decision someone believed would leave you powerless. But destiny is exposing their every step. Something huge is waiting for you, and this moment of shaking is not your downfall, it is your awakening. The walls around you have been absorbing tension for months, holding secrets, holding whispers, holding the weight of someone else's intentions. Now those intentions are crumbling in front of them like dust. Amen. Blessing 1414. A shift you never asked for has begun, and though it feels heavy, it is pulling you into clarity. My beloved child, the person who triggered this situation never expected the universe to intervene on your behalf. They thought you would be too distracted to notice. They thought you would be too tired to fight. They thought you would break silently, the way they imagined. But instead, heaven is placing a fire inside you, quiet, controlled, powerful. Every attempt made to weaken you is transforming into a ladder that lifts you higher. They will watch as the consequences return to them, while your path becomes clearer, brighter, and more divine than ever. Amen. Blessing 1515. A new destiny is unfolding beyond these walls, and nothing can stop what is coming. My beloved child, losing this house is not a punishment, it is protection. You are being removed from energies that were blocking your blessings. You are being separated from eyes that watched you with envy. You are being guided toward a brighter foundation, one that was already chosen for you long before betrayal tried to reroute your story. And soon, when the dust settles, the world will witness your rise. They will see the house you lost was nothing compared to the home, the peace, the abundance, the future that destiny is preparing for you now. Amen. Blessing 1616. My beloved child, a revelation is circling your life right now, and the air around you can feel it before your mind understands it. The truth you were never supposed to find out is finally pushing its way into the open. Something huge is waiting for you, and this shift you're experiencing with your home is not random, it is scripted with divine precision. The real reason this house is slipping out of your hands is because someone tried to use your silence as their weapon. They thought you weren't paying attention. They thought you trusted too easily. They thought you would never discover the papers, the conversations, the hidden decisions they made behind your back. But the universe is done allowing people to walk freely through your blessings. Amen. Blessing 1717. A spiritual spotlight has turned on, and now every hidden motive is standing exposed. My beloved child, someone tried to pull the ground from beneath your feet because they believed that removing your stability would remove your strength. But they miscalculated your destiny. What they don't know is that your calling is too powerful to be trapped in this house forever. You outgrew this space long before you realized it. You outgrew the energy. You outgrew the limitations. And now, every force that tried to keep you here is being dismantled. The universe is rearranging your story, pulling you out of this tight corner and preparing a path where you walk with authority, clarity, and unstoppable momentum. Amen. Blessing 1818. A divine transition has already been initiated, and though everything feels uncertain, you are walking straight into a breakthrough. My beloved child, destiny is not taking something from you, it is upgrading you. A bigger home, a safer environment, a more powerful chapter is forming ahead of you. And the person who tried to push you out will soon be left speechless when they realize what their actions triggered, the rise of a stronger, wiser, elevated version of you. They wanted to weaken you, but they unlocked your transformation instead. They wanted to remove your roof, but heaven is preparing to crown you. And very soon, you will see why this moment had to happen exactly the way it did. Amen. Blessing 1919. A new wave of truth is breaking open your path, my beloved child, and this time the universe refuses to stay silent. Something huge is waiting for you, and the moment you understand why this house is slipping away, your entire perspective will shift. The real reason behind this sudden shake is not destiny punishing you, it's destiny protecting you. Someone around you tried to manipulate a situation that was never theirs to control. They assumed you would remain blind to their actions. They assumed you would stay quiet, confused, helpless. But the universe is pulling every hidden thread into the light. Amen. Blessing 1717. A secret that was buried deep beneath your daily life is rising, my beloved child, and it carries a message you cannot ignore. Someone tried to interfere with your stability for their personal advantage, believing you'd never uncover the truth. But what they didn't expect was divine timing working faster than their intentions. You are being pulled out of this house because the energy here can no longer hold the version of you that is emerging. You've outgrown the pain, the limitations, the invisible burdens. Something greater, safer, richer, and more aligned is calling your name, and the universe refuses to let you stay where you're not valued. Amen. Blessing 1818. A higher force is rearranging every piece of your destiny, my beloved child, and soon you will understand why everything is shifting all at once. Losing this house is not loss, it is liberation. You are being moved away from energies that silently wished for your downfall. And the person who pushed this situation will soon face the truth: nothing done against you succeeds for long. The moment they tried to take your foundation, fate began building you a bigger one. A new beginning, a new home, a new chapter is unfolding, one that matches your worth, your strength, and your divine calling. Amen. Blessing 1919. My beloved child, the air around you is shifting, and your spirit can feel it even before the truth fully arrives. Something huge is waiting for you, and this moment, this intense moment where your home feels unstable, is actually the universe whispering, prepare yourself. The real reason you are about to lose this house is because destiny refuses to let you stay attached to a place that no longer aligns with who you are becoming. And the person who triggered this storm is finally being cornered by their own actions. Their intentions, once hidden under fake concern and forced smiles, are now unraveling like threads they can no longer hold together. Amen. Blessing 2020. A greater force has stepped into your situation, and everything that was used against you is turning into the evidence that frees you. My beloved child, someone tried to remove your foundation because they believed your stability defined your strength. They didn't realize your strength is internal, unshakable, anchored, divine. While they were busy plotting, heaven was busy rewriting. While they were creating problems, the universe was creating your breakthrough. And now, every choice they made in secrecy is becoming the reason you rise in public. This house is not being taken from you, you are being lifted out of it before a bigger blessing arrives. Amen. Blessing 2121. A divine shift is accelerating faster than your fears, and soon you will see why this moment was necessary. My beloved child, fate is guiding you away from this house because your next chapter requires more space, more light, more peace, more abundance. The people who misused your trust will watch in silence as you step into a life they never imagined for you. They thought pushing you out would break you, but it is becoming the very step that elevates you beyond their reach. You are not losing your home, you are being positioned for a divine upgrade. And when the universe delivers it, every pain you felt here will transform into your greatest proof that you were destined for more all along. Amen. Blessing 2222. My beloved child, the truth that has been circling your life is now standing right in front of you, refusing to stay hidden any longer. Something huge is waiting for you, and this moment, this chapter where your home feels unstable, is not a punishment but a preparation. The reason this house is slipping away is because destiny is removing everything that was quietly draining you. Someone, somewhere, made a decision behind your back, believing it would corner you, silence you, or break your confidence. But they never understood the depth of your spirit. They never understood that every time life pushes you against a wall, you rise stronger than before. Amen. Blessing 2020. A divine spotlight has landed on the one who tried to interfere with your foundation, and now their actions can no longer stay buried. My beloved child, this situation didn't come to weaken you, it came to expose what was hidden. This house is not being taken from you, you are being redirected from a space that no longer deserves you. Someone's jealousy, someone's selfishness, someone's silent intentions tried to shift your life without your knowledge. But the universe has reversed the direction of their plan. What they built against you is collapsing on them, while what is meant for you is rising with unstoppable force. Amen. Blessing 2121. A new path is unfolding beneath your feet, even if you can't fully see it yet. My beloved child, you are not losing a home, you are stepping into a future where you will own more than you ever imagined. You are being guided into a space where your peace is protected, your growth is supported, and your blessings flow without interruption. And the person who tried to shake your stability will stand in silence as destiny rewards you for every tear, every fear, every moment you held yourself together. Your next chapter is not inside these walls. Your next chapter is bigger, brighter, and divinely designed just for you. Amen. Blessing 2222. My beloved child, the final layer of truth is unfolding, and the universe is urging you to pay attention. Something huge is waiting for you, and this moment, this exact moment, is the turning point of your story. The house you are about to lose is not slipping away by accident. There is a divine reason, a spiritual calculation, a destiny-driven shift happening beneath every fear and every question. Someone tried to interfere with your stability because they believed removing your comfort would remove your courage. What they didn't know is that your courage was never built by walls, your courage was built by battles you survived silently. Amen. Blessing 2323. A revelation is rising with unstoppable force, and the very person who tried to displace you is now watching their plan collapse in slow motion. My beloved child, this is the moment where heaven steps in visibly. The papers, the secrets, the hidden conversations, the decisions made behind your back, everything is being pulled into the light. You are not being pushed out, you are being pulled up. You are being separated from energies that could not walk with you into your next season. A bigger foundation is calling your name. A stronger structure is waiting. A safer, brighter chapter has already been written for you, and this shift is the doorway to it. Amen. Blessing 2424. A divine reversal is approaching you, and soon, everyone who doubted you will witness it with their own eyes. My beloved child, losing this house is not your ending, it is your launch. You are being moved into a life where your stability cannot be touched by jealousy, where your peace cannot be stolen by lies, where your blessings cannot be blocked by hidden intentions. The universe is escorting you out of a space that was too small for your destiny. And when your new beginning appears, bigger, brighter, and overflowing with abundance, you will finally understand why this moment had to happen exactly the way it did. This is not loss. This is transformation. Amen. Blessing 2525. My beloved child, the moment you have been sensing, the one that makes your heart feel heavy yet hopeful, is here now. Something huge is waiting for you, and this chapter is the bridge between the life you're leaving and the life you're stepping into. The truth is finally reaching full clarity. You are not losing this house because you failed, you are losing it because your destiny has outgrown it. Someone tried to force this ending on you from a place of jealousy, of insecurity, of silent resentment. They believed removing your shelter would remove your power. But they forgot, you were chosen long before they ever doubted you. Amen. Blessing 2626. A higher force has intervened, exposing everything that was once hidden in shadows. My beloved child, every document, every conversation, every silent move made against you is turning into evidence that elevates your path. The universe is rearranging your reality, and the person who thought they could shape your downfall is now being forced to watch your divine rise. You are not being pushed out of this home, you are being guided out of a space that became too small for your soul. A bigger foundation, a brighter environment, a safer atmosphere has already been assigned to your future. This transition is not chaos, it is correction. Amen. Blessing 2727. A breakthrough is seconds away from touching your life, and when it arrives, it will erase every fear you carried in this house. My beloved child, your next chapter is not built on loss but on expansion. You are stepping into a destiny where blessings are louder than betrayals, where opportunities overflow, where peace surrounds you like walls stronger than bricks. The one who tried to shake your stability will soon stand helpless as the universe delivers a home, a future, a life that makes everything you're leaving behind feel tiny in comparison. You are not losing, you are leveling up. And your new beginning is already on its way. Amen. Blessing 2828.